When I left, it was because I could no longer pretend I was not aware of how much abuse, how much cruelty, how much corruption.
Having disordered boundaries was loving, right? It was me being willing to go the extra mile for that person. But that's not really what it was.
My mother treated me as a confidant, a counselor, and a friend. They call it trauma bonding for a reason.
I was around a lot of stuff with our leader that was very, very disturbing. She was basically a raging alcoholic, megalomaniac, narcissist.
This therapist asked me to read a book, and that book made me realize, oh my God, I'm really messed up, and I have to fix this.
Culture of fame, narcissism, obsessed with the camera, and what are you going to do for me?
Research shows Instagram and Facebook don't cause a narcissistic disorder, but those same studies suggest these mediums only make it worse.
Narcissists build up their sense of superiority by making other people around them feel inferior.
Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a god.
They really want a large reaction from whoever they're interacting with, more than they want a positive one.
This is a commercial from my movie, and I'm shutting you down.
You're stepping over a line now. You're stepping over a line. You know you are.
What are we doing?
No, look, I don't want to do that.
People who get in charge of something and they get so ego-bound that they forget the philosophy of the organization. So church is one of those. Sports is another one of those. Government certainly is one of them.
The one that matters is me. People would say I'm the super genius of all time.
And if you're attacking me, you're really attacking science. I mean, everybody knows that.
The self-impressed narcissist person thinks, well, why don't I just go ahead and save you the time and I'll tell you how you're supposed to live. They don't know what they don't know.
They come to share a little bit about what's happening with them and almost dump some of their stuff in the expectation that you'll share. And they're trying to create this really quick bond that doesn't really exist.
If they're opening debt in your name, playing shell games, or really doing anything where they're saying, oh, don't worry about it, honey, I'll take control of the finances, and really trying to not be transparent.
Are we really raising our kids to be narcissists?
Does this me mean narcissism?
Children of narcissistic parents have this irrational belief that if only they do the right thing, then the parent will really love them.
Often the narcissist is turning the child against the other parent. You listen to me, and so you become the enemy, so that child might not be able to hear you.
You don't want the kids being exposed to all this disordered behavior, which often gets passed to kids.
Not everyone can easily depart a relationship with a narcissist, and too many people feel terribly ashamed that they're still living in the relationship, being judged by others.
They think, well, you guys should just be able to work this out. Well, they can't, because this person is constantly moving the goalposts.
I know a lot of people feel, oh, I would never be that kind of a victim. I'd never have that vulnerability.
Just about anybody can get drawn into one of these relationships or one of these cultic organizations.
And so when you finally get to yourself, it doesn't mean that you're suddenly going to not care about other people. It just means you've made some room for yourself.
Learning to have a healthy relationship with yourself is a very good shield against narcissists. And if they do come into your world, it's really hard to make you doubt yourself.
Just always trying to please them and get them to see us and get them to validate us. That's what we need to stop doing.
There is therapy for people with narcissistic personality for a reason. It sometimes works.
So if we can teach people who they are so that they never give away their power again, they're going to be in a better place.